Hi guys, it's Workson. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. So guys, today I thought we would do, you guys know I do series of why I love, each dog brand and stuff like that. So I figured, I did American Girl. I started doing pets. I did a video on why I love dogs, so why I love cats. I thought we'd do why I love hamsters. I do want to do why I love horses. I've never owned a horse before, so I figured I would do pets first that I have had, and then would work to ones I didn't. So today's video is why I love hamsters. So if you guys know, quite a few videos, quite a few years back, I said I was going to do stories about hamsters and family of hamsters. If you guys are new here, you guys would not know. I don't think any of my subscribers even know this because I have my subscribers have really toppled in the last couple of years on and off. So I actually used to raise a family of hamsters from the age of 11 to 15. So I thought I'd do a video on why I love hamsters. Keep in mind, guys, this is from my personal opinion. I raised a family of hamsters down from the original family's great grandson and then his mother. His mother was the end of my hamster journey. But guys, I just wanted to quick disclaimer. I am now afraid of rodents due to having mice in my family home and messing up everything. So I'm now afraid of rodents. So I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to own a hamster or even a mouse. Again, if you guys don't know, you guys are new here, you don't know, I used to have a mouse. I used to have a family of mice too. But you guys, let's get a list of things that I love about the hamsters. One, they are cute. And this is kind of like, I forgot the onion to that though. Some of these kind of fall into each other, but it's understandable, guys. They are really stinking cute. Like, get your little cheeks full, guys. But please make sure not to be overfeeding your hamsters or giving them too much food at one go. And you want to monitor how much they're eating because I did have a hamster who choked. So, guys don't know, some of my hamsters passed on very, very honorably. Some just passed away of old age. Others had accidents. A couple of them had accidents that did it. One choked on food. One broke their neck. Both hamsters, by the way, guys, usually mine went paralyzed towards the end. I think it's just the way that their body is slowing down while they're passing away. But my hamster wasn't paralyzed from that. They had broken their neck in the wheel. I'm going to require surgery to fuse their neck together. And that's just a video for another day. I'm promising to tell you guys that story, but I think it's just because of the trauma of more recent years. I was ready to tell that story for you guys. I was ready to point my camera and finally make that video, and then it happened to a person in my life, and I was like, no. So anyway, guys, they're cute, they're cuddly. I had a hamster family of 6, eight, the parents and then the 6 kids. I kept every single last one of them. If you guys are new here, yes. My dad let me keep every single last one of them, and he'd help me, and mom would help me take care of my hamsters. Like I said, I think there's sort of stuff. My parents would have to help me take care of them. So keep in mind, guys, hamsters are not something you should be getting for children, in my opinion, because they can't take care of them on their own. The parent has to. What's the point of them having it? No, guys, yes. So my dad was originally going to pay to have my hamster's neck fused, but they didn't make it. But that's a story for another day. Kind of full circle, I know. My best friends growing up was a family of hamsters. I kind of already just said that. Yes, I had the mom, the dad, and they had 6 daughters. I was really hoping to get 3 boys and 3 girls. Also, guys, I would not recommend, I didn't interbreed mine. I adopted them when I wanted to have the next generation, guys. I adopted because my hamsters were old. The dad hamster had cancer. And unfortunately, one of the babies got it. And it was the last one to live. I was afraid of it going to the next generation. So whenever it came time for me to get the next generation, I would adopt. So I went down to the great grandchild of Fluffy and Lucky, their names were. Lucky was the dad, Fluffy was the mom. 3. They don't take up a lot of space, a lot of room. Yes, my mom's sewing table is what we used for Fluffy and Lucky. Yeah, we took Fluffy and Lucky down, and when it was Fluffy and Lucky, there was a bunch of babies, and it was my dad had to go out and buy me fish tanks. It was a lot of work. And if you guys are new to my channel, you guys may not even know the story. I think I told it once or twice quickly when I was in PetSmart years back during Vlogmas and or Vlogoween. I'll tell you guys. My dad is the one who got me the hamsters. It made a big fight. But anyway. 4. They make great friends. Yes, guys, I can name all my hamsters, but I think I'm going to do a video and see if I can name them all on camera and their personalities. They all have their own little personalities. Kells did not like it when you would. I think Kells is colorblind because I'm going to change. When it was colors, like they all look like they're different colors. And remember, guys, I was okay. I was 12. Fluff's original name was Casper. I changed it when it turned out she was a girl. You know what I'm saying? Casper's a girl. Casper's a girl. Yes, her original name was Casper. It was changed when I realized she was a girl. And by the way, a pet shop did do the gender for me, and they guessed half of them incorrectly. So maybe got better now. 5. They can help you make friends. There was a few kids in my neighborhood and other areas and who had hamsters, so I'd hang out with them and have my hamsters with them. Because I have a boy, and I was like, I had baby in my hand, like in the I pushed it out. I got one of babies. So yeah, guys, they did kind of help me make friends, and you guys could kind of hear through the story whose name was originally who. They all have their own names and personalities, and just like guys, my finger's still healing. 6 is the most sweetest thing. They don't judge you. Okay, a hamster doesn't care if you have dark hair, light hair, what race you are, what nationality you are, if you have freckles, if you have scars, or they don't care about that. A hamster, they just love you because you're hugging them. Good for me because I have two prominent scars on my hand that when I cared a hamster, they definitely probably see it. They were they definitely see it. So they were judgmental. And I have a scar. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. Let me see. Yes, it's on this wrist. I still have a scar from when my hamster bit me when I was 12. That's what I have. So it goes into one of judging scars, and their mother bit me. Bad mama hamster. She'd bite me off. But Daddy Hamster was calm and loving and all kind. It was all like, ooh, human girl wants to hug me today. Because yes, guys, just like I went with the cats, I'd pick them up, I'd scoop up my hand and like hug them and say how handsome he was. Like, that was one of my first really big heartbreaks when the Daddy Hamster died. My dad didn't want to tell me he was sick, and I was like, no, he's dead. And I was like, he's dead. And I was screaming. And my dad was like, it took me months to get over it. My parents were very concerned. I mean, let's talk about psychiatrists, not because I was so upset. Which is understandable. I loved him. 7, which is kind of cheesy. The toys are cute. So before I got, because I was really encouraged to get out of dolls, animals, and action figures by a relative who did not want me to have them. So I was encouraged to love other things. So I love dogs, but at the same time, guys, by the way, dogs and hamsters you wouldn't think wouldn't get along. I have another animal story real quick that I just slightly brush over because it's not what this video is about. They're actually really friendly. My dog was really friendly to the hamster when my hamster got out of room. Houdini. Houdini was named for what she was. You put that girl in everything. And she had a big enclosure, too. I don't know what Houdini's problem was. That girl kept getting out. And Buddy the family dog, gives a friend about him. He found Houdini while I was... First off, I couldn't tell Houdini from Brownie. They were identical. And Kells. The three of them were identical. But I had trouble... I kept them in different cages and had their cages color-coded so I knew who was who at all times. I kept the things color-coded. But Houdini would always show among the rest. Because the little brat would get out. Anyway, the Buddy found her and I pulled for her back in. Buddy was letting her drink out of his water bowl and everything else. I was like, okay. Goodness, there's a skip spot right here too. they are nostalgic for me. But I guess so, guys. I didn't have really any friends growing up much other than these hamsters. My friends would come to their funerals with me and all. My hamsters got married. Yes, guys, I had a wedding for my hamsters. Even sillier, I have it on recording. I have Fluffy and Lucky Hamster. Hamster was their family name, by the way. Fluffy and Lucky Hamster's wedding. Somewhere on tape in my family home on VCR tape. And all my friends were guests at the wedding. Oh my goodness, guys, we were a slow group. No, we weren't. Guys, we all love those hamsters, and when the first couple died, I called up all my friends and said, guys, I need you guys to come here, like something happened. So they're thinking something wrong with my dad, okay? And they come, and I found that my hamster died. And by the last one, by Thumper, which was the mother to the great grandson of my original family, I was there at her funeral by myself. And I even was like, okay, we're bringing our friend Thumper and the hamster back to be with her ancestors, and I put her in the ground. I was by myself. I had no friends at that point. But that's okay, because I had Buddy. He was a dog. And right after that, she passed, and then I have an itch right here, guys. I have an itch. Excuse me. Guys, I don't know, I always get itches in my eyebrows sometimes. Like, I'm not really, guys, like I said, I'm not upset about any of this stuff. This stuff happened when I was a kid. I'm not. But I do want these itches in my scalp to stop. I can film and get some videos out for you guys. But guys, I'm not set up about any of this. The only thing that's still kind of, is a little heart tugging is the one who broke her neck in the wheel. That's the only one that's a little bit heartbreaking today, only because it happened to my father too. So, yeah. So they can be cuddly. Well, Baby the hamster was very cuddly. She was the runt of the litter, the one that the vet told me wasn't gonna make it because I didn't know I knew my hamster was pregnant. No one believed me. You're silly. Sorry, guys. I know you guys can hear the background. No one believed me. I knew she was pregnant. No one believed me. She was in labor. No one believed me. I went to my dad crying, saying, Fluffy's in labor. My dad was like, oh, come on, honey. My mom was like, no. So when I pulled them down and brought them over to my dad and was showing him, my dad, he apologized. He said, I'm sorry, your grandma, technically. Now I love my babies. I went outside and told Mom, and she did not believe me. Told me to go back to bed because I woke up from taking a nap. There's no babies there. Like, no. And my dad went outside and went, Shelly, you need to come in here. And she was like, what? I said, Brookson's hamsters has had a bunch of babies. And she was like, no, they didn't. Rupert, Rupert? Rupert. I think she's the only person who didn't understand. Like, she went, Pert, what are you doing encouraging us, Pert? She comes in, talks to my dad and brother, turns and goes, there's 6 of these things. Like, there ended up being 6 babies. I actually originally swore I counted 8 or 7, but I don't know, guys. It was too early to tell from the very start. The time that they thought there were 6, and all 6 survived. It was amazing. They were cuddly. 10. Babies are so cute, which kind of brings me to that. Yes, guys. So after that, my hamster family whittled down one by one, but I had them, the family line, until I was 15. From 11 to 15. I raised multiple generations of the same family. And the mom was a teddy bear. The dad was a teddy bear. The mom was a golden. The Fluffy was golden. Lucky was a teddy bear. Very fuzzy types. And guys, I'll have to admit, I don't know if it's a stereotype or just mine. Teddy bear hamsters seem to be more loving. I've noticed at least my fella. Lucky never bit me. Lucky would let me pet him, and I'm like, how do you explain it? I'm kind of like the character in, many people have said it now, the character in Looney Tunes, because I love Looney Tunes, guys. I am like the girl, and guys, I'm making this video, they're doing SPCA. The girl from Looney Tunes, what's her name? Elmira, who loves all the animals. I'm the real life Elmira. I love any animal. I love them. Cats, dogs. The only thing is now I am afraid of rodents, unfortunately, now because my house I had a rodent issue for a while. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content. I know this is not my normal content. I'm gonna comment, like, share, subscribe, go hit that bell for post notifications. Remember, guys, I don't just do animal talks. I do dolls, stuffed animals, makeup, hair, nails, all kinds of fun things. We do men talk, celebrity crush videos. We do character crush videos. We do so much on this channel. But I am like doing like I do like doing dolls and makeup and jewelry the most. Okay, bye, guys.